So I want to ask you a question, and the question is simply this: Who told you? Who told you? You see, human beings have unlimited capacity. We have unlimited potential. We have the ability to become practically anything that we dream about, right? But oftentimes, not even oftentimes, most times we see that a lot of human beings do not actualize the promise of their potential. Now, this is often because they have been listening to the wrong sources of information that have told them that they can't be something, sources of information that have told them that they can't break the glass ceiling, sources of information that have told them that they can't be anything that they dream. And because they have been listening to these sources of information, they have allowed the words or the ideas that those sources of information to be embedded in their heart. And remember that your heart is the repository of everything that revolves around your belief system. The more you listen to a particular source of information, the more the ideas the information is giving you becomes embedded. So the question, who told you, is a very important one, because if you keep on exposing yourself to a wrong source of information, and what is wrong? A wrong source of information is any source of information that tells you something that is contrary to the truth, no matter how attractive that thing may be, no matter how long it seems to have been perpetuated. So far it doesn't align with the truth. That source of information is wrong. For instance, leadership. We're given so many examples in the past that women couldn't be leaders, that black people couldn't be leaders, that people from a certain status in life couldn't be leaders. But even though those things were perpetuated for such a long time, doesn't mean that they were the truth. In the Greek society, the ancient Greek society, leaders and slaves, or leaders and followers, were classified based on certain characteristics like birth traits, like charisma, and they were using these qualities to determine who would be leaders and who would be followers. But the truth is that everybody was created to be a leader, right? And if you continue following the wrong source of information, for instance, what the ancient Greeks had prescribed, you would continue to conform to those ideas. So the question, who told you, is a very important one for you to consider. Every day we're exposed to information from various sources. And depending on how long you've been around those sources, they might have told you things that have begun to sink into your subconscious mind, and which you're acting on without even necessarily realizing it. So you have to be careful, you have to be circumspect. It doesn't matter the source of information. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be your favorite book, it could be your favorite song, it could be a movie that you've seen over and over again, it could be your immediate environment, it could be your teachers at school. So far as what they're saying does not align with the truth about your life and about your circumstances, please discount it. Because if you keep on listening to the wrong source of information, your life will continue to follow the pattern that that information is prescribing for you. So who told you? Who is telling you stuff? Who are you allowing to speak into your existence? Be very careful about what you're allowing to enter consciousness, to enter your heart, and to dictate your belief system.